Melanie, tell me about the symptoms that brought you to us. How are you feeling?
So I was very worn out, fatigued, very brain fog, basically, and had a lot of digestion issues as far as high sensitivity to many foods. Didn't feel like I could eat anything or digest anything very well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, stressed.
For how long? How long were you suffering like that?
Probably that I had paid attention to a good couple years, but after starting treatment, I realized that actually a lot of my problems stemmed for quite some time further than just a couple years. It's probably more like 5 or 6 years that I lived this way easily. Mm-hmm.
And how bad? What were some of the things that it inhibited you from doing?
I didn't get to enjoy small things like eating out, afraid of foods that I would eat would end up causing me to miss the meal or be in discomfort later. Didn't have the energy to want to go out and do things because by the end of the day I'd be so tired I didn't want to do anything. Just, nervous on eating foods that I had not eaten on a daily basis just because I was afraid of what it could cause. And, like I said, again, a lot of the stomach discomfort. So, yeah.
So how did you find us? How did you find Dr. Khan?
So it's an interesting story, but both of my parents actually are patients here as well. And they were coming in with the concern of the Hashimoto disease. And they came in and started treatment probably a good 1.5 years or more before I started my treatment. And I noticed the changes that they had experienced from physical changes such as losing weight to certain mental clarity to other issues. Like my mother's very sensitive to foods as well, so I believe we share some of the same issues on the digestive end, and she was telling me about how better she was as far as being able to digest different foods. And so they had told me about it, and I decided, well, I might as well take a look at it, and so I came down.
And how are you feeling now?
I feel great. I feel really good. I've lost weight. I have the energy. Even with my busy work schedule, which still hasn't changed from when I started, I actually find that I have energy to go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, and I'm definitely way clearer. I manage a group of 20 people now, so just having that consistency and being able to think on my feet and not being exhausted at the end of the day, even though I should be, it's been very helpful, and I feel way better than I did, that's for sure.
Woohoo! Awesome! Okay, I always like to ask people this one question. What is one thing that you can do now, or one thing that you've noticed now, or one thing that you appreciate now that you didn't have before you came here, or that you couldn't do, or...
Well, the first and foremost thing is I can go enjoy a meal out and really be able to eat it and relax and enjoy people I'm with and not be concerned about being, having an upset stomach within 20 to 30 minutes of eating my food, which is a huge, huge thing for me. Another thing is just being able to do things I want to do. We all have to do the things that we're required to do as adults, but it's nice at the end of the day to be able to go and take a hike or go to the gym or stay up late and have the energy to do those things. And I think that's probably the biggest appreciation. We all work hard enough as it is Monday through Friday, so having the energy at the end of the week or the end of the day to enjoy a few things that I like to do is definitely a benefit for me. So